Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Just did a very, very interesting reading on death and what happens to us when we die and how long it takes us to realize that we're dead. That was kind of fascinating, actually. Anyways, if you haven't seen that, you can go back and watch it, but you don't need to watch that one to understand what this one is all about. So this one, I am doing a reading on soul families. I get lots and lots of questions on soul families. A lot of this is my own research, and we're going to ask the cards about it as well. I've never asked the cards about soul families. I've just only relied on my research, my years and years and years and years of studying different religions, different modalities, many new age books, old age books, whatever. And this is what I've come to conclude when it comes to soul families. Now, what's a soul family? I want you to think of a soul family as a generation of souls that travel through time and reincarnation at the same time. And this generation can be, I want you to think of a small town right now. So this is a small town. There's grandparents, there's parents, there's children, and these children are in school from kindergarten to grade 12. So let's look at it that way, a 12-year group. So it's 12 to 15 years as a group of people. And some are in kindergarten and some are in grade 12. And that's your soul family. Now, that being said, your soul family can be your grandparents to grandchildren. It could be intergenerational. You could be traveling with everybody who is in your grade. You could be traveling with somebody who is in kindergarten and you are in grade 12. So I just want you to think of this group of people of all different ages, but they're the same soul family because some are grandparents, some are parents, and some are children. Generally speaking, it's great-grandparents, great-grandchild, you're now into a different soul family. Generally speaking. Sometimes it can occur, but it's really, really rare. It's usually the 3 generations. All right, so you have these 3 generations and or this age difference or these grades as you were, and you travel throughout the universe. You're all birthed from the sun at the same time, whether you're brand new or you've been around, whatever. So the soul family, it gathers inside the sun and it goes, okay, lift off, and all of you leave at the same time. And off you go to learn all your lessons at the same time. And that's how it explains why some cultures are so advanced and some cultures aren't. And we need all cultures here on Earth. And to make it a new world order or a one world order goes against God, against the universe. There's always going to be a soul family in front of you, and there's always going to be a soul family behind you, because the earth is the sun is constantly birthing these soul families. So the more advanced ones, well, maybe they're in the more what we call first world nations, and they're inventing a lot of stuff, and because they don't have to learn how to survive on Earth with nothing like the Neanderthals did, or the current tribes. Like, we still have tribes on Earth that are untouched by modern humans in Brazil, deep in the Amazon, on some islands, and they are just as valuable as the ones who have already learned all of that. And so whatever tribe you're in, whatever soul family, soul tribe you are in, you're exactly where you need to be. So, there's nothing wrong with first world nations, second world nations, third world nations, because all of those people have to learn their lessons.
Some are learned the hard way. Maybe you neglect to build yourself a shelter and you freeze to death. Oh, well, next time we better learn how to build a shelter. And then you learn to build a shelter. And then the next time you learn, well, we better learn how to build a fire to keep ourselves warm. And so the next time you learn that. And then your whole soul family is learning all these lessons at once. All right? And you progress. And you don't only just progress on Earth, you progress planet to planet to planet. So for example, people on Earth, once you graduate all your lessons on Earth, now you go to Venus, and now there's a whole new set of let's call it universities on Venus. And now your soul family joins Venus at the lowest level. And we don't know what that is on Venus. Maybe they're highly, highly advanced, so the lowest level is the highest level on Earth, right? So I hope you're understanding how I'm saying how your soul family goes. Now, how long do you stay with your soul family? Well, again, we're working with the number 12. So that's why we have 12 grades. We got old to young. You do 12 times 12. 144 lifetimes on Earth as a soul family before you move to the next soul family. So that might seem wide. It feels like for example, the royal family seems to be the same people over and over and over and over. And they are coming to an end because their soul family is moving through the royal family. And the next soul family, that's their turn to be the royal family, they'll be the next royal family for the next 1,000 years. And that's just the way it goes. And so where this royal family, their soul family goes to after this, I don't know. Maybe it is Venus. Maybe it is, discovering the next thing. I don't know. All I know is that there's a soul family behind this royal family ready to move into the next. They get to experience royalty. That'll be their experience, their soul family experience for 12 times 12, for 144 lifetimes, which is generally about 1,000 years, generally. And if you look at all the different, like the Roman Empire and the British Royal Empire and whatnot, generally speaking, it's about 1,000 years. It's about like the build-up, the peak, and then the decline. And that's just the soul family moving through that, right? So the current British royal family could have been the Holy Roman Empire before. And then they've moved into that role. So you see how that works. Now, do you stick with the same royal family all the time? Yes, you do. And just like in school, well, the people in high school, they have to wait until the people in kindergarten graduate grade 12 so they can all move forward. Now, the only time you aren't going to be with your soul family is if you really screw up. Really, really screw up, like a serial killer, or you murder your own children, or you completely ignore the lessons, and then you actually fail a grade. And what happens is you drop back into the soul family behind you. So you've moved into the soul family behind you. And that's when you feel like a black sheep. That's when you feel like you're older than your years. That's like when you feel like I'm lost. I don't belong here. It's because you've already learned some lessons they haven't learned, and you don't catch up, like you don't connect with anybody. You just really feel like an outsider, and you feel like you're lost, and but you're there to learn your lesson. So this is normally you don't get married, you don't have children, you don't have any ties to that soul family, because you're just there to make up, to catch up, and hopefully you redeem yourself to catch up with your own soul family. It feels very off when you aren't with your soul family, and that's the punishment, is that you go backwards. You can never go forward, but you can go backwards. And so if you don't redeem yourself and you don't learn your lessons and you don't put your nose to the grindstone and you're just there to be a good person, you're just there to work your magic, to redeem yourself, then you get to go back into your soul family once you've learned your lessons. If you don't again, that's when you become an evil entity with it gets stuck in between. And that's called an earthbound or an evil entity. But you're definitely lost. Definitely lost. Now the Chariot, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're stuck. You're stuck between worlds. And you don't want to be that because you never get out. You only get one chance to redeem yourself. So those are the ghosts that you see. Those are the evil entities that you see. And most of them are just angry because they know there's no way out. There's no way out. But you know that before you come down. All right, so why am I shuffling the cards while I'm telling you all this? Because I want to see what the energy is around what I have learned about soul families. Now, in your soul family, that's where your soul mates come from. Sometimes you agree to be lovers. Sometimes you agree to be grandparent and grandchild. Sometimes you agree to be neighbors, siblings, teacher, student. There's all kinds there. And just because you're 12 grades apart, remember these are Earth years that we're talking about. So some of the ones that are already in grade 12 and they're waiting for the kindergarten kids to catch up and graduate into their grade 12, well, they might come down and just be that kind grandparent or just be the one who's just really lucky and has a really easy life. We have a couple of aunts and uncles in the family, never got married, never had children, had a fantastic life, traveled, made good money, nothing ever really went wrong in their life, had a very gentle kind of death. And those ones are just here to enjoy life, to guide us a little bit. Look at that, the clock agrees. Guide us a little bit, have a gentle life, and just enjoy life on Earth while they're waiting for everyone to catch up. And that's kind of a goal too. And you're like, well, what if I'm always in kindergarten? I never get that. No, you move in between. I'm just giving you something that you can think about or resonate with when I talk about kindergarten to grade 12, the different levels within the soul tribe. So you can skip ahead, 6 grades, 12 grades or whatever. I'm just telling you in incarnation, when you all come down to Earth, why some are waiting while the kindergarten ones, which have a lot of lessons to learn this time, have to catch up. That's all. I'm trying to explain that. All right. So let's ask the cards about the energy surrounding what I know as soul families. Yeah, there you go. You 2 of Pentacles. I'm wondering if the Hermit in reverse, the Hanged Man, yeah, the Ace of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you know what? Yes, you actually get to decide which lessons you want to come down and review. This is interesting because the Hermit upright would be the sage, being a loner. And in this respect, the Hermit is in reverse. It actually tells me you do come down with other people. You do come down. You don't come down to be by yourself. But the Ace of Swords is, I speak the truth. Here's the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a good balance. Some people are here to be givers and some people are here to be takers. And everybody kind of decides it before they come back down. The Star in reverse, that's interesting on the Hanged Man, because you come down from the stars to see things from a different point of view. Interesting that the head there and the star there. You come from the sun. The star is actually the sun. The sun is a star. So you come down from the stars, the high priestess. You come down with all your secrets, your intuition. Your intuition is here to guide you, especially on this Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. So the Hermit is Earth. We have Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. This is to learn, be successful, a good balance of learning your lessons on Earth. Interesting, because the Hermit's a 9. And so we have 9, 6, 9, and this 6 could be a 9, or this 9 could be a 6. So it's interesting, we have these numbers in here, and we have a 9 over here as well. 5 of Cups in reverse. It's to learn to let go of the past and look forward to the future. And interesting that we have the Hangman, and then we have the Tower of Babel in reverse as well. So it's here to learn different things with different cultures as well in some regards. But it's letting go of the past, shaking off the past, coming down fresh and new, and with our intuition to guide us. Death. There we go. We're talking about death. We're talking about soul families. It's for transformation. Absolutely for transformation. So yeah, I think the cards are telling me, yeah, 10. Yes, I got the reincarnation right. Now we have the Tree of Life has 10 here, and also the 10 is intergenerational, right? That's legacy, that's intergenerational. So the ones that are a little bit further ahead of you, they come to be your grandparent to teach you, to catch you up. You know, and maybe even the younger ones can always come and teach you something as well. So it's an intergenerational. Look at all the pentacles when you come to Earth, the Earth sign here. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I got it right about the soul families. I don't think I need to read on it any further here with the 10 here, with the intergenerational. I think you get to decide what you're going to do, what struggles you're going to overcome. And this is to transform your earthly. You do not come alone. You come here with others. You come down from the stars with your intuition, with your truth, and to transform, to move on to the next level. I think I got it. Well, that was a long introduction to the reading. What do you think? What do you think? Did I explain it properly? Do you want me to read a little bit more on this? Because I will. I enjoy talking about this, and I think it fits in great with the channel. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. And I know you have other mystery channels to watch, and the fact that you watch mine does not go unnoticed and unappreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you very much. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.